love the build up to a game of football, knowing that you've got to go out there and give everything for your teammates and against a good opposition, and the feeling in your stomach and the anxious feeling and everything like that. It's something that you can't explain, and it's something that I will miss when I stop playing football. It's good actually just to be out there training with the boys, knowing that I'm leading into a game and not still in pre-season mode. Because the last couple of weeks I've been training pretty solid. The boys would go in, they'll stick around for another half an hour and do all the extra running and stuff. So it's just good to be preparing again for football. So today's our leg cuff day. So I've done some all our leg stuff, leg IP stuff, and then just a bit of shoulder IP. We had a team meeting, and then we'll head out and do the press conference before training. So looking forward to it. G'day guys. I look forward to playing. You know, not only me coming back this week and playing with the boys, but it's Michael Frito's 200th, Scotty Thompson's 100th. So I'm good mates with both of the boys, and I would have been a little bit spewing if I wasn't out there for that as well. Let's go, loose. Much better. Yes, loose. Hey, Maxie. Welcome back, now we're just heading down the beach to do our weekly recovery session. We go down the beach, not too much anymore because we've got the ice baths, but I think the seawater certainly helps. So get down there and do a little bit of extra recovery. The main session, well, when I first started, I used to train pretty much Monday, Tuesday and Thursday nights at 4 o'clock. Back in the days with Dennis Pagan was coaching, and the last session was who wants it. If you're good enough to get a spot in the team, you go get the footy and bring it back to me pretty much. It was a little bit old school, but it's all changed now, and they pretty much work out how far you're going to run before the sessions even happen. The philosophy behind it all is, you know, still the same. Get as many kicks as you can and get the footy in your hands and work fairly hard. It was actually quite funny. I sat next to Brad on the plane on the way home from Tassie last week against Port. I took Cooper over my son, and it was Brad sitting next to the window, Cooper in the middle, and me. And Brad sort of said, "Where do I see myself playing on the weekend? What's a position I would rather play?" And I said, "Oh, mate, I just want to be in the team. It doesn't, just pull the Kangas Guernsey back on means a fair bit. So it's been a long time." And we said to Cooper, I said, "Who needs to come out of the team, Coops, for me to go in?" And he goes, "I don't know." And I said, "Drewy?" He goes, "No." I said, "Scotty Thompson?" He goes, "No." So Brad told Cooper he had to tell him before he got off the plane who had to get dropped or who had to be omitted out of the team for me to come in, but Cooper couldn't give him an answer. Oh, I feel fresh. I've had a bit of a deload week this week and didn't do too much last week. Leading a couple of weeks before that, I was in pre-season mode, and that was solid. Just probably more mentally, I've switched on a little bit more this week. This time last week I was still not playing, so you could just get through training and train really hard, then go home and just sort of switch off and not worry about footy. But this week, I start to take a little bit more in about the Bulldogs team and things like that. So mentally, it's a different week. You're actually preparing for a game now, not just preparing to get through training and have a really good training session and get fit for a game in a couple of weeks. I'm actually preparing to play this week, so you've got to manage your body a little bit better. Your food intake's got to be slightly different, a little bit more carbs later in the week. But yeah, probably on the Thursday night, Friday morning, you start really getting ready for a game of footy. It's a bloody good feeling. So just head home tonight. Tomorrow morning, actually, I'll jump in the pool again, but for a different reason. I got swimming lessons with my young son Hudson. And then Friday's nice and light. We call it our own day, where we can sort of travel around and do whatever we want at training and end up having a few shots of goals with Lindsay, and keep your preparation the same. And then obviously go home Friday night, watch the footy, a bit of pasta for dinner, and have a good sleep and get ready for my first game back, which I'm really, really excited about. So that's a bit of an insight to my week leading into my first game of 2013. Hope you guys enjoy it. And it'd be great to see you all at the footy as well, supporting the boys, in particular Spartan and Scooter in their 200th and 100th, and might come back, I guess. But looking forward to a big game by the boys, and hopefully we can cheer off the boys with a win. Cheers.